So I had this experience the other day, technically last night, that was actually pretty vulnerable that I wanted to share. So should be no surprise to any of you that I am a full-on sex and relationship geek. Like full-on festering nerd freak when it comes to the best ways to explore and relate to our sexuality and relationships. I love it. And kink is my modality for exploring that. But when you partner with somebody, and so I've come to like really love the process of the exploration. So, dissecting experiences, like what worked, what didn't work. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Oh, you didn't like this part? Awesome, that's so cool. Now I know next time. Ah, that's how I work. Like I love the process of learning how to relate to each other just as much as when it works really well. Because I don't hold things personally. I don't hold things sacred. It's all just like experimentation that we get to do with each other. How fucking fun. However, when you're partnering with somebody, even if you have that mentality, and I realize that that mentality can be a huge paradigm shift for people. And when you're partnering with somebody, even if you do have that that understanding and that delight, when you're partnering with somebody who has never thought of sex and intimacy like that, it can be a real paradigm shift. For example, like before I go into a sexual experience, I like to set intentions where we literally come together and we say, okay, what are we going to explore? Like, what's your intention for this exploration? What's my intention for this exploration? Okay, great, now begin. For a lot of people, that feels terrifying to like be that intentional. And so, because the idea is that when you start a sexual experience, there's sort of momentum that builds, and there's like a lot of body language and communication that's happening without words. So then to put words in can feel terrifying. It's sort of like, I remember there was this one class that I went to in college, and it shared how like a lot of times we think of sex as we compare it to sports, where like, oh, he scored. It's like a competition that we have with each other. He scored, or you got first base, second base, like home run, he got a home run. Instead, sex is more like ordering a pizza. Hey, I'm hungry right now. Are you hungry? I am hungry. Do you want pizza? I would love some pizza. What kind of pizza do you want? Well, I like anchovies, and I like pineapple and onions. Oh, I do not want olives. I really don't like olives. Oh, that's so cool. I like blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. And you negotiate around it. That's a real paradigm shift for a lot of people. And it can feel really vulnerable. And so I had this experience the other night where I'm introducing these concepts to a new lover, and it was like I was an alien. It was like I was just a freakish alien, and it was very hard for this person to relate, and actually it felt really scary for them. And so I don't know, I want to make this video to acknowledge that this shit is hard. I a lot of times approach it like, yay, like how exciting, we get to do these things. But actually negotiating this with a partner can be a lot. And I don't know, I'm making this video because I want to remind all of us, and I want to remind myself that it's fucking worth it. Like, it's worth this. It's worth putting words and intention behind this very sacred act, whether it's kinky or not. And so just like keep going. Like this is your life, and this is how you relate to others and your relationships, in many people's views, are the most important part of life. So do it intentionally and do it consciously. All right, I love you so much. Bye bye.